Welcome back to McPhee Ford. Today we're taking a look at this brand new 2025 Ford F-150. This one here is going to be the XL trim level. It's finished in Oxford white and it's powered by the 5-liter V8 engine. Now we're going to take you on a little tour of this brand new F-150 here. This one is equipped with the high package, and with that XL high package, it's going to include a couple of different visual differences here. Like the front end, you get that chrome bumper with the LED fog lights, as well as your LED lighting here for your headlights. So really nice looking truck here. And then coming around to the side, it's also going to give you the 17-inch aluminum wheels versus the steel. So you do have that more premium aluminum there with the Pirelli tires. And then there's going to be your XL branding on the side. This truck is a Super Crew model with the 6.5-foot box, so you get a maximum amount of cab space there, as well as a ton of room in the bed. This also has the optional black platform running boards, so you get a little assist there into the bed. Of course, it does have 4-wheel drive right back there as well. And then coming around to the rear, of course, you do have your chrome rear bumper to match the front. It does include the parking sensors, so nice little option there. You get your parking sensors on the XL trim. Of course, hitch receiver down there at the bottom. And if you go ahead and lower down the tailgate, we are going to have a drop-in bed liner here. So you get a drop-in liner on this truck, and on the left side here, underneath this little cover, is going to be your storage. So you have one kind of on each side there, as well as lots of different tie-down points also available. Now we'll go ahead and we'll take a look inside. This is going to have the gray cloth interior with a bench style seating here. So you can actually fit 6 people in this truck pretty comfortably, which is nice if you do need that extra seating capacity, but nonetheless, very, very comfortable driver's seat here, you know, especially if you spend a lot of time in the truck, you're going to appreciate the comfort of these cloth seats. You also have the rubber flooring on this truck as well. So you do have that durable and waterproof flooring there. On the door panel, lots of storage, nice rugged materials. You know, it's meant to withstand the abuse. So you got nice heavy duty materials. All of your driver controls are very easily accessible here. You know, power windows, locks, mirrors, all that. It's all very easily accessible. Automatic headlights also come standard here, which is a great feature. So even though this is the base truck, you know, the base truck in quotations there, it is going to become really nicely equipped from the factory, which is great, which is nice with the Ford product. We'll go ahead and we'll fire it up here. Again, it does have that 5-liter V8 engine, so naturally aspirated, you know, pretty simple power plant there. And that's going to be made it to a 10-speed automatic, so it's going to be great for towing, hauling, and even fuel efficiency. You know, having those extra gears, great for fuel efficiency. Now, moving into the middle here, this screen here is actually a pretty big deal because it is actually standard on every single brand new F-150, and it's a big deal because again, this is the base model truck, but it's going to come with the most advanced screen, which is great. So it is going to offer wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, as well as your full phone connectivity, Bluetooth, phone calling, etc. So it's a really nice infotainment screen, and it's great that Ford included this in the XL model. You also have your climate control down here. You got chargers, USB, 12 volts, you know, all the different options there, so you can keep all your gear charged up. And then same with the steering wheel, you got your multi-function there. You got your cruise control buttons, lane keeping system. We also have blind spot detection. If I zoom in the mirror there, the top left, you got a little icon that will illuminate if there's a vehicle in your blind spot, which is pretty cool. Gauge cluster is also fully digital, so it's very customizable. It's going to change based on the drive mode, which is selectable right down there. So again, these really nice to have these features that do come as standard equipment. One other and a cool little option here to point out is the interior work surface, and this is actually a pretty rare thing to see, especially because we have the bench seat. This is pretty cool. So this allows you to slide this little console forward here, which is neat, but it also allows you to kind of tilt it towards you to give you a little bit of a nicer working area. You know, if you want to throw your laptop on here, or just your lunch, whatever the case is, it's a great workspace, and it is nice to have, and it is an option. And again, it's pretty rare. Personally, I do not see these very often, especially with the bench seat. So that is cool. And then of course you have your seat there in the middle with your seatbelt. Also on the right side, lockable glove box, which is a great thing to have, so you do have some secure storage. Now we'll take a look into the rear seat of the F-150 here. Again, this is the Super Crew cab, so this is going to be your biggest cab available, meaning you're going to get a ton of room back here. It's quite a versatile space because you do have your gray cloth seats back here. You got 3 very comfortable seats, but you can also lift them all the way up, which is really beneficial to the F-150 in particular because Ford engineered a completely flat floor, which is a really great workspace. It's a nice loading area. You can load larger items or your tools, your pets, whatever the case is it's a great space, especially because the floor is vinyl, or it's rubber, so it's a nice heavy duty and water resistant material, so it just makes it such a nice workspace back here. Very, very nice. And then you also have your different power plugs. So again, you want to throw your tools back here, your batteries, you can keep them all charged up with those available power outlets. So that is the 2025 F-150 XL. If you're interested in this truck here, it is available for sale here at McPhee Ford. You can either give us a call or you can visit our website, mcpheeford.com. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.